Hey everybody, what's up? Look at lucky me, Don Carr. I'm here with Andy Timmons and Robert Keeley. This is great, man. This is fantastic. And you guys have the Muse Driver.
We do. The Muse Driver is our latest creation.
Yeah, I'd say, man. Creation indeed. It's beautiful, man. It sounds amazing. And we have two versions. We have the standard black and the Sweetwater white. I love that, man. Thank you for doing that.
The Muse Driver's been great. What I love about it is we take where we left off with Andy and the Super AT mod and that classic blues driver circuit. We take that driver circuit and the switch that we had on the Super AT mod, we kept
which was basically addressing his original modded version of the blues driver back in the day. And that's how I got to know the Keeley band in the first place. The pedal that I stole from my good friend Nick. I still haven't given back that blues driver. It's still. I tried to give it back. Said no, that belongs in your museum.
Oh, man.
But that was how I got to know Robert, was through that pedal. So he obviously has a long history with this circuit. Then I helped with another idea of the mod. That became the Super AT mod.
Right, and now we've got the new iteration. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and the cool thing is it's part of their new line. As you see, their casings are being made now at their their plant in Oklahoma City.
It's that new case that allowed us to put the secret weapon into this Muse Driver, and that's kind of that germanium diode switch where we have a pair of germanium diodes in the clipping section.
Secret's out, dude.
The secret
You just blew it, man. The secret is out.
It
Germanium diode.
a pair.
Yeah, exactly.
They're actually hand selected out of the bag too. So hand selected.
Very nice.
Germanium
Very nice.
diodes.
Well, they sound freaking amazing.
You find the one that tastes the best, or how do you actually test them?
We go on color.
Okay, fair enough. No, but it provided another color that I had never heard come from that old classic circuit. And it was actually the impetus that where Robert got the idea, I think, was we were going for this extra carve in the low end, and we had gone about a couple different ways of achieving it. And we had parted company. They'd come down to my studio, as we tend to really only want to work in the room together. And on their way home, I get this call from Aaron. They're driving back. Robert's got this amazing idea. And so take it from there and what that does to the circuit. So,
yeah, exactly. So when Aaron and I were driving home, we knew we had the tone switch dialed in, but it was the drive switch. We didn't know how much you wanted the bass carved, and we didn't know if we were going to have a volume level shift with that drive thing.
Right.
And we started thinking about it, and I remembered I'd been down this path before. So about 20 years earlier, I had put some germanium transistors in there in a blues driver circuit called a freak fuzz.
Oh, that's the one, okay.
And I really thought, man, this is what's going to do it. I think he's going to really like this, you know. And sure enough, man, we get back to the shop, and it really sounded great to us. So we're like, okay, we're going to have to come down there tomorrow, or we're going to have to send you this or something.
Man.
But we got to have you experience this.
Wow.
And it really did give us that change that Andy was looking for.
yeah, I mean, a lot of this, the way I would use the circuit a lot is for the cleaner. That really delicate, glassy top-end thing that I go for. And that right there is my mod tone stack with the germanium. And it takes it, as Robert has been educating me, it takes it from the asymmetrical clipping of the silicon to the symmetrical clipping of the germanium diode. But it does tame that low end in what I was hoping it would do. What I didn't expect it to do was to really gain it up. I mean, all these sounds I've been playing is the drive at about noon with the volume knob rolled back a bit. But if I go full on humbucker, now this is the germanium mode, but in the Robert Keeley tone stack. I never would have expected that classic circuit to have that kind of voice. So yes, to hear that, what the germanium does to that, and to be able to gain it up like that, and that's a killer lead sound that's going to be on the board in that setting for me too. So
it's
best of both worlds for me.
It really is, and what's interesting is looking at the entire trajectory. I mean, because your modded blues driver, man, that's a classic. That is a classic, man. Clearly,
there's about a dozen changes in the original blues driver circuit. So that circuit, just to start with, has got quite a bit of changes, all done for fidelity. And
yeah,
tones
exactly,
and
exactly. And then to take it on this journey, man, and bring it this far, that's amazing, man. It really is, really is. Beautiful work, man.
Thank you, thank you. The next thing that we added to it was, of course, the same switching that's used in the Noble Screamer.
Okay.
So you can go from true bypass to buffered bypass
okay.
at a moment's notice.
Yeah, nice.
So this pedal will work in anyone's rig. If you have the need for a buffer, you can leave it in buffered mode. If you have a wah or a fuzz pedal that's picky, then you can make it true bypass if you want.
Yeah, exactly, man. That fits the need either way. You know, if your rig needs a buffer or not, it still fits in it. And it also allows you to put it anywhere in the signal chain as well, too. You know.
Exactly. That's a big help for players trying to figure out how to keep a board small and yet very versatile.
And what's amazing about this is there are so many sounds that you could potentially use it anywhere. I mean, it could be like if a person that likes to stack drives often, you know, you could put it at the front or the end. I mean, because it could be a boost because it's so dynamic. But it could also be, you know, a gritty driving another drive pedal. It's like, man, killer, dude.
That's what Andy does because it works with the JHS.
I can set it with the germanium, lower the drive a little bit, and it works great with my normal E tones. It'll AT.
There you go.
The real benefit for me is that normally on that bridge pickup lead tone, if I get it nice and warm, if I end up going to the neck pickup, it's going to be muddy. But now on the germanium setting, I boost it just slightly. So, yeah, versatile as a boost. It can be its own gain with a huge, you know, a variety of drive tones you can get.
Yeah, it's really incredible, man. Great work, Robert. Seriously.
A lot of fun stacking that.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And then the Noble Screamer right there as well. Same thing. Another beautiful drive pedal, man. Great sounding.
We've had a lot of fun making our own aluminum enclosures. It gives us the freedom to put in all the tone that we want and the features.
Man, and you did it with this guy, man. Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is
the hands and the ears, man. This guy, right?
It really is great designing for an artist like this.
Yeah, I just love the idea that both of you are such artists in your own right, and that you're chasing this down to get it exactly the way you want it, which I think is just amazing.
Yeah. It is a lot of fun.
Very inspiring, man. Very inspiring. Very inspiring, Robert.
Yes,
thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir.
John,
thank you.
Thank you as always, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's nice to have smart friends.
Nice to have good-looking friends like you.
He knows things, folks. He knows things.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And he is an artist. That's a great way to put it, man.
Indeed. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. And if you have any questions about the Muse Drive or any Keeley products, make sure to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer or check us out at sweetwater.com. Thanks.